So accepted. Justin Long, Jonah Hill, who's not really in it, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, that's the only sort of wrongdoing this film does is that it's just Jonah Hill's not really in it. So it's a shame because I really like Jonah Hill. I think he's funny and I like his obviously serious stuff, like Moneyball and stuff like that. But he started off doing this like with comedy movies, and stuff like that, and all those stuff he does like Superbad and so many all that stuff he's done, and it just comes off a little bit disappointing. They say he's in it, but he's not really in it that much. And Justin Long is very capable of taking the whole movie. I have no problem with that. And he can do it, but I would have thought that there would have been more Jonah Hill stuff, but there isn't. So that effectively is a bit of a disappointment. Um, it's not a great film, I don't think. I think it's enjoyable, and I think there is some good laughs in it and stuff, and it's all good fun and all that. It's just I don't think it's as well written as something like Superbad, or it's not as funny as Jonah Hill's other films like 21 Jump Street or 22 Jump Street, and he's not really in it, which is kind of weird. And the whole sort of subplot with his character is kind of strange. I mean, it doesn't sort of. It's just sort of all about humiliation, and that he just get humiliated and just picked on, and it's a little bit odd in that. The thing with the film is that obviously he goes to the really good college, and Justin Long brings up this whole fake college, because he wants to be accepted, quote unquote. And it turns out that Justin Long, even though obviously they're doing things very wrong and very wrongly and everything, that actually turns out to be the better thing out of the two. Because Jonah Hill's just getting picked on and frat people are just doing stuff to him and all that. And it's kind of weird that that message is being sent through the movie, I guess, because it's basically sort of saying, "Oh well, go to a really good college and then you'll be picked on and blah de blah and this and that. But if you go to one that's not really a good college, then you'll be fine." I don't really understand what that's saying. Oh well, but I guess that's just the whole thing with the whole subplot of Jonah Hill's character. Anyway, so Blake Lively's in it. Very young looking. This is obviously before she got put into superstardom with all her big stuff she did, in 2011, and she started popping up in movies, and she is very good in this movie. I mean, she's very attractive. She looks very different. She's still well, I think she's more of a brunette, right? Because she's blonde in this, so she's obviously a lot younger. Um, I mean, on the scale of 1 to 10, I think this movie's sort of like 6.7. I mean, I think there are things in it that are enjoyable, and it's definitely entertaining, and there's some good characters in it and stuff like that. I just think the script could have been better. I think that it hasn't got as many laughs in it as it could have done. I still enjoyed it. I would recommend. It's worth watching. I wouldn't give it like a high recommendation. I sort of give it sort of you know it's a quite good sort of recommendation in that you'll have quite a good time, but you're not going to have like a really good time as they all seem to be having in this fake college, it's not even existed and everything. There obviously are flaws to it, and it is kind of predictable where it's going to go, but having said that, it's still fun, and I did enjoy it, and for all its wrongdoings, I think it does do stuff well. Given that, sometimes when you watch some films and they do a bunch of things wrong and then you can't really find anything to enjoy, at least you can say with this that the fact that it has, some things wrong with it, it's just, it's fine, So, at least you have that, because if you don't, then you're not enjoying it.